Disability and incapacity planning is planning well in advance of any incapacity or disability, putting legal planning in place so that if that time should occur, there's legal documents that give authority to someone you trust so that they would be able to step right in without having the court involved and manage things on your behalf. Your finances, who would pay your bills, who would pay your taxes, making sure that that's someone that you've selected, and making sure that it's not something that would be chosen by the probate court. The probate court is a difficult place to be if someone has already experienced an incapacity and they don't have the right legal planning in place. What should be included in a incapacity or disability plan is several legal documents, typically a power of attorney for legal and financial matters, as well as a healthcare directive and a healthcare information release. We also put a lot of important incapacity instructions into your trust. So it's really, incapacity planning is typically going to be woven throughout your plan in different documents. We also think really carefully about how your incapacity would be determined when that time comes. Meaning, there needs to be instructions on how would that determination be made. Would it be made by some doctors? Would it be made by the people that you know and who would make a decision on whether you're incapacitated or not? A lot of times we have families who come to us after there's been a diagnosis, sometimes of dementia or Alzheimer's or some other medical condition that has been progressing. And that's often a time when we do need to sit down and thoughtfully consider what kind of incapacity planning should we put in place as the family is looking toward the future. The benefits of incapacity and disability planning are many. First off, we want to make sure that we avoid a conservatorship, which is where the probate court has to get involved if somebody doesn't have the right legal planning in place before they're incapacitated. Another benefit is making sure that you get to decide who you want to be in charge of you if you're incapacitated. Who do you trust? Who would you pick to be that person to manage your affairs if you can't do it for yourself? The reason it's important to use an attorney to create an incapacity or a disability plan is typically we're going to be able to think through things that you may not have even thought of. We've seen so many matters and we've seen so many people who've gone through this before that we're able to think in advance and ask really good questions and typically put a plan in place that's going to be much more comprehensive than you would be able to on your own. We've been helping our clients with incapacity and disability planning for over 20 years. And I think the best thing that gives our clients comfort is that they know that if they experience an incapacity, their family members are going to be able to call us and that we're going to help them navigate the legal tasks that they're going to need to know to get them through it. The reason someone would hire our firm to be their estate planning attorney is, first off, we do everything by flat fee agreed upon in advance. That way we don't have to do hourly billing and we can have the kind of conversation that I think is important to have with your family trust attorney. Second, we make the process as easy as possible for you. A lot of the families we work with value ease and efficiency. They're busy, and systems that we have in place are designed to make the process smooth. We typically have your planning ready for you to sign in about 4 to 6 weeks, and we have a team in place to support you along the way. Third, we really look at this as the beginning of a lifetime relationship with our firm. We have 3-year review meetings and other communications with our clients, webinars for our clients, so that we can really develop that kind of lifetime relationship. We make it really easy for you to check out what our current and past clients have said about us and the experience that they've had with our firm, and it's right on our website. Client communication is very important to us, and that's why we have a team in place so that we can better support you in terms of responding to your questions. Typically, we would get back to you within 24 hours, and we also respond by email or by chat. That way we can make sure that we're being responsive. We are a boutique style firm, which means that we're a small team that works together closely so that we can be most responsive to our clients. What you can expect in an initial consultation for disability or incapacity planning is we do ask for some homework in advance. That way we're both prepared to have a really productive time together. And we really talk through, if there was an incapacity, what would that look like? Who would you want to step in for you? We have a lot of really meaningful conversations. We ask a lot of questions, and we really put together, a plan that would be in place for you if there ever was an incapacity. And typically we're talking about all the different legal documents that would be involved and how those documents play an important role with your specific assets and your specific family members.